Hi everyone. You're watching the full review of the brand new 2026 Honda CB500 Hornet, the next evolution of Honda's midweight street fighter. If you've been waiting for a bike that blends street aggression, everyday usability, and pure riding thrill in one compact 2-friendly package, then stay right here. Because the Hornet you thought you knew just got a lot more advanced, and a lot more exciting. In this video, I'll walk you through all the highlights, the new technology, and the real-world upgrades that set the 2026 model apart. So, get ready, the Hornet has evolved. So, what new features will we see on the 2026 CB500 Hornet? The headline upgrade, and the biggest milestone in the Hornet story, is Honda's e-clutch technology, now available on the CB500 Hornet for the first time. This pioneering system expands the possibilities of a manual motorcycle. You still get the full feel of a gearbox. But you can start, stop, and shift without ever touching the clutch lever. Just tap the shift pedal, and ride. More performance, smoother operation, and a more accessible experience for new and returning riders. And that's not all. The 2026 Hornet still keeps all the power the A2 category allows, 35 kilowatts or 47 horsepower and 43 newton-meters from the iconic 471 cubic centimeters twin-cylinder engine, but now it delivers that power with even greater control and street attitude. To match the performance, Honda upgraded the chassis with 41mm Showa SFF-BP USD forks, a Showa rear shock, and dual front discs with radial 4-piston calipers, backed by Honda selectable torque control for improved traction management. Styling is sharper than ever, with an aggressive LED headlight, muscular street fighter lines, and a cockpit built for modern riders. The digital core of the bike is a 5-inch TFT screen with full Honda Road Sync smartphone connectivity, easily controlled through a simple backlit 4-way toggle switch. The result? A midweight naked that feels faster, smarter, and more connected, without losing the raw street energy that defines the Hornet DNA. The naked Honda CB500F, originally launched in 2013 alongside the adventure-styled CB500X and fully fared CBR500R, quietly proved that one of Honda's tried and trusted formulas for building popular motorcycles had an enduring relevance. That formula? An entertaining twin-cylinder engine wrapped in a simple, lightweight, sporty chassis. And, while a 35 kilowatts or 47 horsepower peak power output made it suitable for A2 license holders, the CB500F always offered so much more than entry-level performance. Sure, it was an easy machine to manage, ride and learn on, but those same attributes also made it a genuine pleasure for those stepping up from a 125 or coming down from a bigger machine. Sensible running costs, whatever the situation, added strongly to the appeal. In 2019, the CB500F was redrawn with uncompromising lines that elevated its technical and mechanical aspects, and 2022 saw it receive high-quality suspension in the form of Showa 41mm SFF-BP USD forks and dual front discs, plus new lightweight wheels and swing arm. For 2024, Honda's formula for the 500 Street Fighter continued to evolve. Joining an iconic Honda family, the CB500F became the new CB500 Hornet and followed in the wheel tracks of the impressive CB750 Hornet with aggressive new styling, high-end technology and a variety of detail upgrades that made it a popular addition to the Hornet family. For 2026, the CB500 Hornet, alongside its NX500 and CBR500R stablemates, join the list of Hondas available with Honda e-clutch technology, which is designed to make motorcycling, from beginner right through to expert, even more enjoyable, and even more exciting. The Honda CB500 Hornet gets a fresh edge as it rides into 2026 with the addition of the option of Honda e-clutch technology. The new transmission brings increased performance and dynamism to the popular naked. The system takes elements of the technology and performance of quick shifters, manually operated clutches and Honda's dual-clutch transmission technology to create a unique blend of these well-proven approaches, in an ultra-compact system. It bolsters the already impressive spec list that is packed with premium tech such as a 5-inch TFT screen with Honda Road Sync connectivity, Honda selectable torque control, show a 41mm SFF BPUSD forks and dual radial mount 4-piston brake calipers. All of this is wrapped up in an aggressively styled naked Street Fighter package to bring street style and an iconic nameplate to a wide range of riders. The 2026 Honda CB500 Hornet will be available in the following new color options: Graphite Black with Matte Gunpowder Black Metallic, Grand Prix Red with Graphite Black Metallic, Pearl Horizon White with Lemon Ice Yellow. The Honda CB500 Hornet's aggressive looks are inspired by the Street Fighter DNA of its big sibling and was led by the design banner Digital Dynamism. A sensual form front to rear, it also offers mass contrast, with a wedge silhouette weighted forward with very slim rear section, muscular fuel tank and sharp new nose cone fairing. And there's function to the form. The geometric angles of the fairing also incorporate headlight side ducts that channel airflow smoothly around to the upper fuel tank area. This aerodynamic package contributes to a linear steering feel with increased handling agility. An LED headlight design maintains beam penetration and throws out a wide light distribution for increased visibility when riding and cornering at night. It's matched to a new sleek tail light, and all lighting is LED. Premium technology, in the form of a 5-inch full-color TFT screen inherited from the CB1000R, uses optical bonding to improve visibility in bright sunlight. By sealing the gap between the cover glass and TFT screen with resin, glare is reduced and backlight transmittance improved. It's customizable between bar, circle and simple display patterns and also offers the iOS or Android smartphone connectivity of Honda Road Sync. This feature, alongside a simple, easy-to-use, backlit 4-way toggle switch on the left handlebar, allows straightforward, on-screen turn-by-turn navigation as well as the option for the rider to make calls or listen to music. All an owner has to do is download the Honda Road Sync app from either the Play Store or the App Store, connect to the CB500 Hornet, and go. Tapered handlebars offer intuitive feel and leverage. Seat height is low at 785 mm, making the CB500 Hornet very easy to manage, and its neutral riding position comfortably accommodates riders of any height. Purposeful-looking aluminum foot pegs are lightweight and add a sporting feel. Overall dimensions are 2080 mm by 800 mm by 1060 mm, with 145 mm ground clearance. The fuel tank holds 17.1 liters including reserve, and combined with the engine's excellent 3.5 liters to 100 km or 28.6 km to liter fuel economy, gives a range of over 485 km. Or you can say it this way, the fuel tank holds 4.5 gallons including reserve, and, combined with the engine's excellent fuel economy of 67.3 miles per gallon, gives a range of over 300 miles. Heightening safety, emergency stop signal system operates, and self-cancels the rear indicators during a hard stop situation, alerting road users behind. The indicators also auto-cancel in normal use for heightened convenience in urban environments. Light and strong, the 35 mm diameter steel diamond tube mainframe has a tuned degree of yield that gives plenty of feedback to the rider as road surfaces change. The shape and position of the engine mounts, plus the frame's rigidity balance, keep vibration to a minimum. Wheelbase is 1,410 mm with rake and trail of 25.5 degrees to 102 mm, and front/rear bias percentage is a perfect 50/50. Curb weight is 188 kilograms. Like its sibling the CB750 Hornet, the CB500 Hornet features show a 41mm separate function fork big piston USD forks which divide the functions, big piston pressure separation damper in one leg, spring mechanism in the other, and reaction and ride quality are top draw. The swing arm is constructed from 2mm steel and employs a hollow cross member. It is stiff rotationally, and flexible laterally to improve handling. The single tube show a rear shock absorber, with its large diameter piston, ensures excellent response and temperature management and features 5-stage preload adjustment. Dual 296mm front discs are worked by Nissan radial mount, 4-piston calipers, the rear 240mm disc by a single piston caliper. Lightweight rims use 5 Y-shaped spokes. The 3.5-inch front wears a 120/70 ZR17 tire, and the 4.5-inch rear 160/60 ZR17 tire. Delivering maximum A2 license performance, the friendly 471 cubic centimeters, 8-valve liquid-cooled parallel twin-cylinder layout offers a well-proportioned balance of physical size and willing, enjoyable power output, with an energetic, high-revving character and zappy top end. And it's very much an engine whose overall performance and character belie its relatively small capacity. Peak power of 35 kilowatts or 47 horsepower arrives at 8,500 revolutions per minute, with 43 Nm torque delivered at 6,500 revolutions per minute. A 2024 addition was Honda Selectable Torque Control to manage rear-wheel traction for increased peace of mind and a real boost for rider confidence. The system compares front and rear wheel speeds to detect rear slip and controls the fuel injection to smoothly reduce torque. HSTC can also be turned off completely if the rider wishes. Feeding the PGM5 fuel injection is a more or less straight shot of airflow through the airbox and throttle bodies. Optimization of ignition timing and air-fuel ratio equals more powerful acceleration feel from low RPM, with linear power delivery and throttle feel. The exhaust muffler features dual exit pipes, giving a sporting edge to each pulse, and a rasping high RPM howl. Bore and stroke are set at 67 mm by 66.8 mm and compression ratio is 10.7:1. The crankshaft pins are phased at 180 degrees and a primary couple balancer sits behind the cylinders, close to the bike's center of gravity. The balancer gears are scissor gears, reducing noise. The crank counterweight is specifically shaped for couple balance and its light weight allows the engine to spin freely, with reduced inertia. Acting as a stressed member, the engine complements the frame's rigidity with 4 frame hangers. Internally the cylinder head uses roller rocker arms. Shim-type valve adjustment allows them to be light, for lower valve spring load and reduced friction. A silent, SV chain, cam chain has the surface of its pins treated with vanadium, reducing friction with increased protection against wear. Inlet valve diameter is 26.0 mm with exhaust valve diameter of 21.5 mm. Piston shape is carefully designed to reduce piston noise at high RPM. Friction is reduced by striations on the piston skirt, a finish that increases surface area, introducing gaps in which oil can flow for better lubrication. The triangle proportion of crankshaft, main shaft and countershaft is efficiently compact and the crankcases employ centrifugally cast thin-walled sleeves. Their internal design reduces the pumping losses that can occur with a 180 degrees phased firing order. A deep sump reduces oil movement under hard cornering and braking. Oil capacity is 3.2 liters. A slick-changing 6-speed gearbox is managed by an assist/slipper clutch, eliminating rear-wheel hop under hard braking and downshifting. The Honda e-clutch system, which debuted on the 2024 Honda CB500 and CBR650R, brings next-level riding enjoyment and performance, allowing consistent gear changes that are faster and smoother than a quick shifter. For the first time, it will now be available for A2 licensed motorcycles for 2026 year model, namely the Honda CBR500R, NX500 and CB500 Hornet, giving more young riders the opportunity to sample class-leading technology and sporty riding. As well as performance, it offers simplicity of operation. The clutch lever is not needed when pulling away or coming to a stop and there's no need to use the lever to make a shift either up or down the gearbox. The rider simply operates the shift pedal to change gear. A half-clutch position smooths the up-down shift, and the engine's ignition timing and fuel injection are also controlled. Based on parameters such as vehicle speed, throttle opening angle, engine RPM, pressure on the shift pedal, clutch motor reduction gear angle, engine countershaft speed and gear position. The clutch operation itself is performed through an actuator unit with 2 motors situated inside the right-hand engine cover. The Honda e-clutch also allows the rider to select an operation feel to set the strength of the force required on the shift pedal to make a gear change. 3 settings are available: hard, medium, and soft, each of which can be chosen independently for upshifting and downshifting. The technology will also advise the rider to shift down, via a symbol on the instrument panel, if it detects the motorcycle is in a high gear at a certain speed. And the system is the ultimate in versatility, as the clutch lever can be used as normal at any time. After use, the Honda e-clutch system will reactivate after less than a second above a certain engine RPM, and after 5 seconds at lower engine speeds. Should the rider wish to turn off the system for a particular ride, this is also possible via the switchgear on the left handlebar, once the vehicle is stationary and in neutral. The change to manual operation is indicated by a letter M on the instrument panel. And now, let's talk about the part that every rider loves, accessories. Because the 2026 Honda CB500 Hornet isn't just a motorcycle. It's a platform for personal expression. And Honda makes it easy for you to tailor this bike exactly to your lifestyle. Honda offers a full range of genuine accessories, ready to bolt straight on, individually, or bundled into smartly curated packs. You choose the vibe and the functionality you want. Style Pack. If you want your Hornet to look as sharp as it rides, the Style Pack is for you. It includes a sleek meter visor that enhances the sporty front profile and adds welcome wind deflection. A protective tank pad keeps your paint flawless. A color-matched seat cowl replaces the passenger seat for a clean, aggressive tail section. And finishing it off, a wheel stripe kit that adds that extra flash of performance-driven detail. It's attitude. It's identity. And it's unmistakably Hornet. Comfort Pack. If you use your bike every day, the Comfort Pack has your back. You get heated grips for cold commutes, an ACC socket to charge your phone or navigation device while it's stored under the seat, and a main stand that makes chain maintenance fast and parking on uneven ground far more secure. This is Honda practicality at its finest, built for real riders in real conditions. Travel Pack. Ready for adventure? The Travel Pack turns the CB500 Hornet into a weekend escape machine. You get a 3-liter tank bag with a see-through smartphone pocket and a rain cover, plus a 15-liter rear seat bag that expands to 22 liters, perfect for carrying everything you need without compromising your ride. Flexible, convenient, road trip ready. And if you need even more storage, you can go for the practical 35-liter top box with its dedicated rear carrier. And best of all, every accessory in every pack is also available individually. Customize your CB500 Hornet exactly the way you want it. No matter how you ride, stylish, practical, or adventure-ready, there's a setup designed just for you. The 2026 Honda CB500 Hornet isn't only about performance. It's about making the bike yours. Thanks for watching.